Alright, so the next video that we're going to do is we are going to graph y is equal to 2/3 x plus 1. Alright, and we are going to keep this in this form, so we are going to graph in the slope-intercept form. Alright, whenever we are solving for the slope-intercept form, we need to make sure that we do y is equal to mx plus b. Alright, that's what we have here now. So that means the equation that we have is y is equal to 2/3 x plus 1. So whatever is being added at the end, that is our y-intercept. That's our b. So our b is equal to 1. So what this tells me is that my graph is going to intercept my y-axis at 1. Right now, whatever is being multiplied to our x is our slope. So our m is equal to 2/3. And remember, our slope is equal to our rise over run, or as I say, our change in y over our change in x. So in this case, it's 2/3. So that means from that point, we are moving up 2 spaces for our y, and from that point, we're moving positive 3 spaces for our x. So in order for us to draw a line, we need to have at least 2 points. So right now, we only have 1. So our slope is telling us it's positive 2/3. So that means our change in y is we move 2 spaces up. So now we know that our next point is going to be somewhere along this value for y because we moved 2 spaces up. And then we moved 3 spaces to the right for x because it's positive 2/3. So that means our next point will be here. Right? So we can do it that way, or we can look at this as a -2/-3. If we didn't have space on this graph to go in the positive direction, we can go in the other way because -2 divided by -3 will still give us a +2 and +3. So another way you can do this is you can then, in this case, we can move down 2 spaces for y, and that means our next point will be somewhere along this point here, or this value here. And since we moved in the negative space for y and we want to make sure we keep it positive, we need to move to the left, or a negative space 3 for our x value. So then our next point will be here. All right, you do not need to make 3 points whenever you graph. All you need is 2 points to make a line, because as we learned in chapter 1, through any 2 points we can make a line. So then we would just draw a line. You guys would use a straight edge. I don't have one right now, but you guys would use a straight edge. And that is our graph of y is equal to 2/3 x plus 1. All right, that's it for this video. And then the next one will be graphing in the point slope form.